Hello darlings, and welcome to another Dragon Age 4 character prediction for Dragon Age 4. Yes, that's precisely what it's for. So let's see which character we're going to get today. Leliana. Leliana has several possibilities. She could be romanced by the Warden. She could be the Divine. She could be not the Divine and just the Inquisitor's spymaster. She could be hardened Divine or hardened spymaster, or the softened Divine or spymaster. But I'm going to be looking more at the main ones because I don't think the hardened or I like to say the pardoned, but like she lets go of everything and she's the one who pardons herself. I don't know if that plays a huge difference in her decisions as the Divine or as the spymaster continuing, and she's continuing to be the spymaster whether she's divine or not. So that's interesting to see. Now, if she's with the Warden, then there could be that dynamic in Dragon Age 4. I don't think that she would come back as necessarily the spymaster for the Dragon Age 4 protagonist, but since she's a spymaster, she would have ways to contact and to come into contact with the Dragon Age 4 protagonist and to somehow get messages to us and from us. She might do some behind the scenes work and then send agents like Charter or someone else. And if she's the Divine, then she would use her divine influence and to come into contact with the Dragon Age 4 protagonist, perhaps even summon us to an audience with her and to speak with us directly, though that might be a little bit if she really doesn't want Solus to know that she's in contact with us. So again, she would send her agents. And she would continue to do her spymaster work, regardless of any of the other factors. So, Leliana. Let us see what the cards have to say in regards to Leliana and her role in Dragon Age 4. Okay. So it's a reversed card, and it is the Page of Athames, which is the Page of Swords. I keep looking up there. I have to look here at the camera. So this is what it looks like. And it's reversed. No, I'm like reversing my head too. Like, all right. So, swords. The Page of Swords in the Dragon Age Inquisition tarot deck is Cole when more human. I don't know if that plays a significance in regards to maybe that they are both rogues. Okay, so when reversed, it represents imprisonment. So who's going to be imprisoned? Is Leliana one of her agents? It's in regards to her role in Dragon Age 4 and to her potential relationship with the Dragon Age 4 protagonist, which probably will be very distant. So does it have to do, are we going to be imprisoned and she's going to help us out? Or is there going to be an agent of hers who's going to be imprisoned and she's going to send us to free them? That makes sense. Gossip. Well, I mean, Leliana is the spymaster, so I'm assuming that she will pick up a lot of gossip. I think my camera's glitching. Anyway, we'll still go with it, even if I'm recording. So I think Leliana, she's the spymaster. She's going to pick up a lot of gossip along the way. Spying. Yes. I wonder where that comes from. That's self-explanatory. A change of plans. So regardless of whether she's in a relationship with the Warden, in the Divine or not, you know, change of plans might, you know, there might be some change of, well, actually it might have to do with her being the Divine, because she can't act directly as the spymaster anymore. So then in that case, I think it would mean that there's a slight change of plans, you know, a slight change of approach that's needed. But she's adaptable. And so no matter what change of plans arise, I think she can handle it. An unfinished project. Well, the unfinished project, the Inquisition has unfinished projects. Soulless. And so the Dragon Age for Protagonist picks up where the Inquisitor cannot continue. And Leliana comes in, sending messages at the very least, or through Varric or someone. At least sends a crow, the bird crow, to send us a message or something. And her agents. I'm pretty sure she's going to be sending her agents. Perhaps one of her agents will be a companion. I don't think Leliana will be a companion again. Lack of discernment. Okay, so who's going to lack discernment? Leliana or the Dragon Age for Protagonist? Maybe the Dragon Age for Protagonist in regards to Leliana, but perhaps also Leliana could have a lack of discernment where there's a lot of information she wants to send out to us, and she might not be able to discern what should be in priority. Or we receive a bunch of stuff from Leliana and we're not able to siphon through everything, figure out what should be how to prioritize. Resistance. Well, Leliana, I'd like to think that the Dragon Age for Protagonist against the Qunari, against Soulless, like we're forming a resistance. We're forming a resistance. The resistance, it makes me think of Star Wars. Anyway, Leliana is part of the resistance, and that's how I see resistance. Aimlessness. I think if Leliana is not divine, because if she's divine, she has goals, she has a job, you know, she has things to take care of. If she's not divine and she's still the spymaster, but she has to remain hidden, perhaps somewhere in there she will experience some aimlessness, won't know exactly where to direct herself for a time until the Dragon Age for Protagonist is recruited, or the Dragon Age for Protagonist, you know, aimlessness in regards to Leliana, but there, like, it could go both ways. But I can see her, you know, having a moment of not knowing where to direct for herself, and so that would cause a sense of aimlessness for a short time. Inner turmoil, it could be in regards to the Warden. Is Dragon Age 4 taking place over many years later? The Warden, where is the Warden? Is the Warden alive? You know, is the Warden finding a cure? Is she in a relationship with the Warden? It could also be as the divine. If she pardoned herself and everything, then she, you know, she goes through that journey in Inquisition. But then if she's hardened, maybe she has an inner turmoil. And maybe regardless whether she's hardened or not, she's experiencing an inner turmoil. She was the left hand of the divine, and now she is the divine. And so I could see her having a few struggles, whereas, you know, coming to terms with a lot of things that she did in her past. If she continues to be the spymaster, I don't see her having as much inner turmoil. Excessive secrecy. Well, that can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing, but excessive secrecy comes with the job description of spymaster. That one's self-explanatory. This is Leliana, tout craché, as we say. Tout craché, that's like total spit. Totally spit. Learning deficiency. I don't see Leliana having any learning deficiencies, but maybe she, as the divine, might have a little difficulty adapting to her new role. Even if she is still spymaster, she has to do it differently, and so maybe she has you know, learning deficiency, not in such a deficient state, but, you know, just having trouble adapting. That's how I see it. So I see kind of like as a neutral reading, but it's very Leliana. The Page of Swords reversed. Very, very Leliana-ish. And I like this reading. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What you think of everything and how this speaks to you. How much does this speak to you, Leliana? Let me know in the comments below. As usual, like this video if you like it, subscribe to be Jimmy approved. Oh, there we go. And I'll see you all soon. Masaranas.